Hey guys, so today I have this blue and gold eye look for you. I wanted to get away from the Halloween tutorials and start with a fresh new look, and I was inspired by a Wet n Wild pigment that I purchased. So let's get started. I have this e.l.f. Lit From Within primer, and then following that up with this COVERGIRL Vitalist or Vitalist, y'all can let me know in the comments, Healthy Elixir in 742 medium beige. And I'm buffing it in with a kabuki brush by e.l.f. I really love this application for my foundation. I just feel like it looks flawless, and I absolutely love it with most foundations that I use. Then I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in 963 Ash Brown, and I'm just using the middle shade to fill in my eyebrows. You guys, I'm not really a fan of this. I love the last Wet n Wild eyebrow kit, but since they repackaged it and revamped it, I haven't enjoyed it at all. So I'm just doing a small clip because it was a lot of work to get them to fill in, you know? Then I'm taking my Ulta Beauty. This is a 6 eyeshadow palette that I got from like one of their promotional kits. But I'm taking the shade Vintage and working that into my crease. And then I'm going into my COVERGIRL, which one is this? Eye Enhancers palette. It's their Walmart collab, and this is in the shade Tropical Fusion 205, and I'm just working that into the crease as well, making it a little bit warmer. And then I'm going to take this gold pigment, sorry, I can't talk today, by Wet n Wild. It's the Color Icon Loose Pigment, and it's in the shade, it's in the shade Gold Pigment. That was easy enough. And I'm just working that from the inner corner all the way to the middle of my eye. I brought it out a little bit further, but you totally don't have to do that because the blue pigment we're about to use is going to cover it. So just put it just in the half of your lid. And then I'm taking the blue pigment that inspired this look in the first place, and this is in the shade Unicorn Wishes. And this color is beautiful, you guys. I had to intensify it, so with my finger I think is the best way to apply this. So you want to put it on multiple times. It took about 5 layers to get it to be as bright as I wanted, and I still wanted it to be brighter, so I took the blue shade from that COVERGIRL palette and worked that on the outer corner just to darken it up a little bit, and I kind of worked it into the crease and then applied another layer of the loose pigment just to make it brighter. And I love how it turned out. It's just a very subtle color, pop of blue without being too much. It looks kind of like a neutral on the eyes, so I really loved this. And it has a gold shimmer to it too, so it works perfectly with the gold pigment as well. And then I'm just buffing it all out, making sure everything's blended and looks nice. Then I'm taking this Fine Line Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner pen by Black Radiance in the shade Black Velvet. And as you can see, nothing came out. And this is my first time using this. So I tried putting it on my hand to see if it just was dry. And it came out on my hand, but it wasn't really applying. It was really light and not really showing at all. So then I just went with my tried and true NYX eyeliner pen. And it's the Matte Liquid Liner in the shade Black. And this, you guys know that I love it so much. It's so easy to do a winged liner or a thin line. And I really do like it more than my Milani one, which I never thought I would say. But I just like the tip of this is a lot thinner and a lot easier to use. So I definitely recommend this. It stays put. It will not move. You need extreme eye makeup remover to get it off, which is awesome for me. And then I'm taking this RIMMEL Scandal Eyes Retro Glam Mascara in Extreme Black. I'm working that on my top lashes. This just fills in my lashes and makes them look really voluminous, so I really love that. And then I'm taking my NYX Dark Circle Concealer and putting that underneath my eyes. This cancels out all the red and purple tones under my eyes. Yeah, you can see that it really takes it away. And then I'm taking my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and mine is in the shade, what shade is this? Beige. And then I'm just working that over top of that. I love the combo together. I've said that plenty of times, and I'm just highlighting the normal areas of my face and blending it out with my finger because my finger is my best tool. I always have really colorful fingers at the end of makeup just because it's the really gentle, especially with your pinky finger, to work it under your eyes and blend it in, especially because that skin is so sensitive for me with eczema. I just think it's the best way to do it. And I always highlight above my chin. I've just been doing that lately, and I like how my makeup looks. So if you do have like a dimple chin like me, I definitely recommend doing that. And then I'm going back in with my Ulta Beauty palette and taking that same vintage shade and working that on the bottom lash line, just because it is going to brighten my face up a little bit more, but darken that area, because I hate just like concealer and that's it down there. And then I'm taking my NYX mascara. It's the Le Chic Flick Waterproof Mascara, and the color is Le Chic Flick, and working that on the bottom lashes. And then I'm taking my AIRSPUN Coty powder. Now this was my first time trying it, but with eczema, all powders usually feel dry under my eyes, and this did not. It was amazing, so I definitely think the hype on this is real. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. Total Face palette and taking that bottom contour shade and just contouring the normal parts of my face, kind of like bronzing it up. I didn't go like super extreme chiseled contour here. I just wanted to warm up my face. And then I'm taking that pink shade, like corally pink shade, and applying it to my cheeks just as a subtle blush. I just love how like natural this looks, so I definitely recommend this palette. I've had it in my favorites before. And then I'm going to be taking the highlight shade and putting that on my cheekbones, down the cupid's bow, or down the bridge of my nose, and then the cupid's bow. Just the normal places you would highlight your face. And this again is a natural subtle glow that I love. And then I just blend it all in so that there's no like stripe of highlight on my cheeks, because I hate the way that looks. So again, going in everywhere with the highlight. Next, I'm trying this e.l.f. It is in the shade Burgundy. It's like a little lip gloss for the first time, and it is the worst application ever. I mean, it's a pretty color, but you can see how streaky I kept going over it. It just never was the same color. It was hard to apply because I had to go over it constantly to try to work up the shade to be even toned. And then I just was like, this is too much work. So I don't recommend this. I mean, I got this one, I think, at the dollar store because they had just like received it, but there's a reason no one was buying it, and it was sent there because it sucks. Like, it really does. Maybe a neutral color in this kind of lip gloss configuration would work, but dark colors, beware. So I opted for my Wet n Wild in the shade Black Orchid lipstick, and they have new packaging, but I don't want to repurchase it for the new packaging. It's basically the same color as the Burgundy e.l.f. one, but this just glides on so easily. It's so pigmented. So you definitely need this color in your life, and I just love how the dark lips go with this blue gold look. I know that instantaneously you don't think about that combo, but in my head that's what I wanted to do. But I did want to show you like a nude lip, so I'm taking this NYX Butter Gloss, and it is in the shade Creme Brulee. And this is a really light nude lipstick, and a lot of people love nudes just like this, but I did add a dash of the lipstick over top just to give it a little bit more of that burgundy look, but it's very subtle, very natural, and I just love how this looks as well. I'm more partial to the darker burgundy lip, but it's up to you guys, because it could be daytime or nighttime in this look. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. Bye, guys.